Not everyone can withstand a novel which promises a disturbing journey or pain. The genre itself is not widely known, as it might sound downright sick to many of the readers, yet people enjoy some of such novels for the cruelty it portrays. So today we're gonna count 6 most disturbing novels of all time. Hey guys, this is Ishan and you're watching Rebound Box, signing in. Number 6. Written by one of the greatest horror novelists, anyone who has read this book will appreciate its inclusion here. If for no other reason than the axe scene, this scene aside, the pages upon pages of descriptions of the pain suffered by the pain-ridden main character, coupled with the psychological torment as he tries to move through the house unnoticed, make this such a deserved entry. Number 5. In 18th century France, Jean-Baptiste Renoir, born with no scent of his own but with a supernatural ability to detect the scent of others, is driven to murder in order to create the perfect perfume. The book is a bizarre tale, but it is also a lyrical and hypnotic, almost a fairy tale of terror. The ending is utterly wild, and if you like the disturbing literature, that alone makes this book worth a read. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. Number 4. Upon anonymous publication, this book so scandalized France that Napoleon ordered the arrest of the author, stating that the book was the most abominable book ever engendered by the most depraved imagination. The plot concerns Justine, who is presented with vice and abuse everywhere she turns. For example, she seeks refuge and confession in a monastery but is forced to become a sex slave to the monks, who subject her to countless orgies, rapes, and other abuses. This is a must read for anyone interested in French literature, the history of sadism, or disturbing literature. Number 3. Glamorama definitely needs to be on this list because of the gut-churning violence depicted throughout the entire second half of the novel. There is a poisoning scene which you will never forget, a scene involving dismemberment and a plane crash. The book does have many elements of humor and I found it to be an enjoyable read, but it is definitely up there as one of the most disturbing books I have ever read. Number 2. Haunted is truly one disturbing but entertaining book of short stories. The first story is about a guy who loses some of his organs. It is the perfect example of disturbing literature. This is possibly the most bluntly twisted of Palahniuk's novel. Haunted pushes the borders of what is considered socially acceptable. The book tells the story of 18 or so struggling writers who sign up for a workshop that involves being locked inside a dilapidated mansion for several days to develop story ideas. The chapters are the consequences of their brainstorming, definitely worth the try if you are brave enough. Number 1. This is one of the only books that I have not finished reading. I was so horrified by the scene early in the book that I could not go on. It was my first introduction to truly disturbing writing. I have since learned to cope better and will eventually get this book another to go. In the novel, people are sawed in half, cutted, sliced, diced, and quartered in every imaginable form. What is striking about this novel's violence is how emotionally unattached the protagonist is at it all. He has lost all feeling for anything but the thrill of the taboo. This book will change you. Definitely. That's all for today's video, guys. Hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe us out. I will be back with another video. Until then, have fun, take care, and signing out.